Hi everyone, this is Tony from bluebutterflycreations.blogspot.com, and today I have a two-page layout, kind of a romance theme. I'm using the TPC Studio Heartfelt Travel red floral print paper, and I actually have two sheets of that I'm using the. Let me just show you here, move these out of the way. As you can see, this has the swirly white frame around it. This is a double-sided paper, so I'm using both sides. So I have two sheets for my 12 by 12 spread. I also used another sheet to cut out my photo mounts. I also used about a sheet and a half of Basil black paper, and I also used some of these really neat red flowers. I'm just going to zoom in so you can see those here. They are metallic, and then they have this pink flower here, the red in the center. And what I did is I layered these in alternating ways between the pink, the metallic, and the red. I'll pull up another one so you can see that. And I put little jeweled brads in the center. So I have 6 of those layered flowers all together. And those layered flowers are from Prima Flowers. I actually bought these a few years ago from Michael's on clearance. I have a package of the blue ones here too. I really like the metallic look of them. So to start, I'm going to trim off the edge here of the paper. So I'm going to put these off to the side. So you know I pre-cut everything to make this a nice and simple video. So what I'm doing is I'm just lining up that edge of the paper right there, and I'm just trimming it off. There's one. The pieces over here. I'll trim those here. My 2 sheets. Okay. Then I cut out, again from the same paper, this is the back side. I cut out this piece here, which measures 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. And I cut a black piece of the basil at the same size, so 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. So I had like a shadow overlap behind the photo. So I'm going to adhere those together using my glue glider. I'm leaving about a little 1/4 of an inch. I just want it to be like a shadow, just like that. And I'll zoom in so you can see that right there. So you can see the 1/4 inch frame. I'm going to do the same thing with a 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. Have the same size in black, and I'm going to make the same shadow. Just like that. Okay. Then I have some pieces here that I cut at 2.5 by 3.5 for this one, and then 2 3/4 by 3 3/4 for a mat. So I wanted the shadow all the way around on this one. So I'm going to adhere that as well. Place it off to the side on my second sheet. I have another mat of the 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 with the black 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 shadow. I'm going to adhere those together as well. Oops. Peel that up. There we go. I'm going to do the same idea with the shadow. Just like that. I have my second wallet size photo mount here. Same size, the 2.5 by 3.5 with the black cut at 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. I'm going to adhere those together. Center it. There. Okay, now I can start playing with my page layout, and I'm going to look at the first page, which is this one here. And I have my mat for the 7x5 photo. And I think I want my shadow towards the lower right corner. So I'm just going to put that like that. I'm going to put this one up here. This one I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to put my flowers how I'd like them. Just like that. Now I'm going to adhere these pieces down. So I want this towards that upper corner. Go. A larger mount towards the bottom corner. These are a slight angle. There we go. I'm also going to use some of my zip dry for my flowers. So I just have a Q-tip, and I'm going to apply a little bit of the glue to the Q-tip by dipping it in. I'm just gonna do that right here, just like that, and I'm gonna place it on my page, apply a little bit of pressure, and hold it in place. I'm going to do the same to the other two. Press those into place. Make sure it's nice on there. I do like zip dry because it works so well with metal. I use it a lot when I'm doing altered coffee cans or any type of altered art. It does not wrinkle the paper, so I definitely highly recommend it, especially if you're an avid crafter. So there's the first page. I'm just going to spin this so you can see it a little bit better. Right here. I'm going to place this off to the side. I'm going to pull over the pieces for the second page. And I'm going to apply adhesive to the back of the 4x6 mat. Placing that at a slight angle. So that's in the portrait mode. My shadow is towards this lower left corner. I have my little wallet size photos here. I'm going to place one down here, one up towards the top. A little different angle. I'm going to take out my zip dry again. Q-tip. I'm going to apply some glue to the back side of my other 3 flowers. And I'm going to place one down here, centered. I'm going to place one in between the 2 wallets at a slight angle. Again, just so there's a little room here for journaling. Apply some glue to the back side of my last one. Nice, like so. And I want this one up towards the top. And there you have it. There's the second page of this double layout. These both back into view here. And I hope you enjoyed this episode of bluebutterflycreations.blogspot.com.